This last video taught me some important lessons. A, don't film past 3 in the afternoon. And B, start to write out notes or have a thought process already in play to share with people. So a lot of times what I do is I write ideas down and put them in ChatGPT and then create a video script for myself. And I found this was something that would really keep me on point when I made videos. And with this one, I didn't do it. But I'm going to keep it on here and let myself roll. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kelly, and this is the Kelly Chronicles. I am out here sharing my life as a 59-year-old woman who is still trying to figure life out on my own terms. I really want to chronicle what this next chapter of my life looks like, because first of all, when I started taking this journey of designing my life the way that I want to live it, I didn't have the confidence to really talk about it in that way. Like, this is the way I'm going to live life. And it's a little bit different from what other people and how they live it, or the majority of the people that are around me are living their lives, right? I feel like a lot of things that I do, I should do things a little bit different, but you know what? I'm living my life today and the decisions that I make today based on how I feel and if I'm happy with them. So I have really been thinking about the next chapter of my life and what I want it to look like. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not here to say you need to do this too. I'm just sharing what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and how I'm navigating this chapter in my life. If you ask me, where do I think my life would be now, looking at it like when I was 40 or 45, you guys, I did not think of 60 and beyond, okay, until just recently. 50 never bothered me. Probably 55 never bothered me. But as I started entering my late 50s, and maybe it was when my mom's 20 years older than I am. And 4 years ago, she had a stroke, a debilitating stroke. She survived the stroke, but she has aphasia and she's very limited in some of the things, like she can't drive. She gets her words all mixed up and she's just not the same. And I look back at my mom's life and think to myself, I didn't when I was younger in my 40s and whatnot, because my life was totally different than my mom's. But I looked to her as a role model. What was my mom doing at 60, at 65, at 70? Okay, I look at other people around me who are 65 and 70 and what they're doing in their lives. I'm from a small northern Wisconsin town where a lot of times people have the same job for the majority of their life. And then at 62, 65, they're retiring. There's no way I can retire at 62. That's 2.5 years from now. I have a tiny, tiny bit of retirement. I said I wanted to live my life when I'm young, when I'm active, when I have a fresh mind. So that's how I chose to live my life. And I spent some of my retirement account on practical living, which it's probably not practical, but I did some things when I was younger. Like I moved to Asheville, North Carolina and took a yoga teacher training. I used some of that money to help me survive while I worked part-time jobs. I went traveling. I went out of town for conferences. So I used some of that money to support me when I was single. Would I do that again now, looking back? Probably not. Again, hindsight is 2020, right? But I did a lot of things and I live life. And that's the way I wanted to do it. Some of the things that really surprise me at this age is that I'm looking back at my life with a few regrets. And it's things that I want to heal. And it is what it is. It's the past. Now I'm going to move forward. I feel like I probably have 10 to 15 really good years. Because I feel like at 80, I mean, who knows? I mean, I could be 76 and have a stroke like my mom. I could have a heart attack. But I'm looking at this as like, this is my next 10 to 15 years that I can really do the things that I really want to do. So I am doing like a refresh on this building my life by design, but in a whole new way, a whole new different mindset. I feel like I lived so much of my dreams and my desires and building the life that I wanted to. Now I'm asking myself, now what? What do I want to explore? I still want to travel. I still want to go around the world. I want to live a life of freedom, of creativity, of exploring my soul in who I really am in this world. But what I need is, and what I would like, is a flexible income stream that could help me live wherever I want to. And it's not tied to a job, not tied to a punch clock, not tied to working for someone else. I want to be independent. I want to say and do and work when I want to work. That's one thing I know about myself. I've wanted this for a really long time. So when I started building my life back after my divorce, back in 2008, I started developing and evolving into this more creative, freedom-based lifestyle that I wanted to live today. But again, I couldn't imagine my life at 60 or 70 back then. I was just focusing on who I was back when I was 45.
So, what I'm basically trying to say in this whole video is that I'm in the messy middle and I'm going to take you along for the ride. This is something I've never wanted to do before in my life because I was too like, oh my God, people are going to see me fall down, trip up, make mistakes. And I don't mind sharing stories after the fact and tell you the lessons I've learned. But when you're in the middle of it, you don't know the lessons yet. And sometimes they can be daunting. Like you're like, I'm going to look like an idiot. Well, guess what? This is what it's like. So I am designing my life at 59 to live out the next 10 or 15 years in splendor and happiness and miracles. And here I am. I don't even know what it's going to look like. So I'm taking it day by day. I love playing with the what if I tried this? What if I brought my business into the Akashic Records as I sit in the field of divine source energy? What if I ran promotions on my eBay store? What if I did a huge 50% off sale? What if I started sharing my listings to Pinterest just to see what would happen? What if I did two awesome kick ass videos? Because I mean, who wouldn't want to be watching me in this evolution? Because I'm looking for cool 59-year-old women who are living life differently, not coaching or working a corporate job or jumping on a rebounder. I am looking for real women like me who have no freaking clue. And they're just figuring it out as they go. And maybe some really fun things and out of the box things. So thank you for being here with me. And if you're a coach, if you're a rebounder, if you're any corporate worker, I am not judging you, but I am looking for women that are doing life a bit different at 59. So if that's you, share your handle down below. Let's connect because we need to talk.
What I don't want anymore at this stage in my life, I know what I don't want. I don't want to hustle. I don't want to have to get up at 6 in the morning and work till 6 or 8 at night and be in a frenzy and all stressed out and having to do all these things. I just want to go with the flow of life. And if that means, oh my gosh, and a thought popped up, I'm going to jump on it and do it. If I want to post on social media today, I will post on social media. I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I need to post every single day, or I need to do videos, or I need to write, or I don't want it to be the have tos. I want it to be the when the inspiration strikes and flow with that energy. And that's what I really want. So I'm trying to build all those different layers into where my life is going to go now. I need to make money. I would like to do it in a flexible, more freedom, almost like a no obligation. Is this even a real, like, I don't know, like, no obligation type of thing? And I know a lot of people are saying, "You're nuts. No, you can't do that." But you know what? Don't tell me I can't do it, because then I'll find a way to do it. So I'm trying to design all this around the life I want to live. I want to go deeper into my soul, and I'm creating a more soulful practice through going into the Akashic records every day through meditation. I'm starting a new exercise routine. I'm eating better. I have a better mindset over the last couple of weeks, and I want to build on all that and incorporate that into a lifestyle and into a business that really means the world to me. I want to help people who are suffering and show them that these are the ways I'm doing it. You can do it too. Some of the things that I'm experimenting with right now is I'm creating content for Opus Nova Academy. I'll probably share more of that on this channel as I move along, but it is a online academy for entrepreneurs over 50. My husband's laying the groundwork, the frameworks for businesses and starting your own company. And I'm going to bring in the mindset. And I'm going to really lean in on the spiritual aspect of it. So mindset and meditation. I am hunkering down on my reselling business. And I'm hunkering down here on YouTube to really be, and when I say hunkering down, I mean to be consistent in my content creation.
Stop mid-thought, and here I'm picking it up. So when I say I'm hunkering down on my reselling, on my content creation, what I mean is to be consistent and be committed. That's one of the messages that I received in the Akashic Records just recently. Be committed, stay committed. It takes time. I would love to make an income at content creation and share my life and the things that I do. But not only do I want to make money from it, I want to be an inspiration to other women my age. This really hit me one time when I was moving to the big island of Hawaii, and I had a going away party. And a woman came up to me and she said, "You're an inspiration for all of us. Of the courageous leaps that you are doing, it helps us all." And I'm just like, really? I didn't even realize. So that's what I mean by hunkering down. I'm going to be committed. I hope to make 2 really awesome videos out here a week for you and to share my life. It might be a lot, but I really feel I want to amp this up and really show you the behind the scenes of Kelly Jo Pagic. So stick with me, and I know it'll be a fun and cute ride. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.